In almost 1 week since that horrendous attack on that concert a week ago in Manchester, UK. But the police, in their words, are still operating at full tilt. That is full steam ahead. As you noted, another arrest today, hundreds of miles from where the attack occurred in southern UK. There was a raid inside Manchester city limits today, and there were 2 arrests yesterday. Police circulated over the weekend 2 new images of the suspect, 22-year-old Libyan-British man, Salman Abedi. They're trying to figure out exactly what were his movements. Still, even though they put together a lot of information, they know, for example, that he returned from Libya, where his father and his brother is, on the Thursday prior to that attack, and then assembled that horrendous backpack bomb, first at his home about 3 miles from the scene of the attack, and then at a rented apartment just a couple of blocks away. Remember, 22 were killed in the attack, and the latest figures we are seeing still 63 hospitalized in the greater Manchester area, Ed.
Well, Greg, as you know better than anyone, being all over the story, in the early hours we were told by investigators that they believe that the bomber was a mule, and that basically what they're really trying to get at is the bomb maker, who was really behind all this to stop them from further attacks. Do we know how far along they are in that, and what questions they're asking in this investigation get to the bottom of it?
Exactly. They are getting to the bottom of that very quickly, Ed. 14 are held, and in the words of one law enforcement official I spoke with late last week, they feel like they're getting their hands around the network that had been supporting Abedi. The new question now, though, in the last couple of days, is investigating the investigators. That is, the UK authorities trying to figure out how Abedi got through their own net. He was a part of a group of something like 20,000 would-be Islamist jihadis, but he wasn't in a core group of about 3,000 that could have done the attack. But one more note here, Ed. In Manchester over the weekend, the Great Run there, a half marathon and a 10K, 40,000 out on the streets, and that's really what I learned this past week there in Manchester. Not just that an attack can happen there, but the city can stand up to it. Back to you.
What a wonderful tribute for people to stand up and not be afraid. Greg, we appreciate your reporting.